Hey there! Today I want to talk to you about the who, what, when, where, and why of social media advertising for independent artists, creative businesses, and arts organizations. So lately I've seen lots of ads by artists and arts organizations, and I think that's really cool. Social media has gotten so competitive, and honestly, social media advertising is a great way to get your work in front of your prospective audience. I know some people have different feelings about advertising. Some people find it intrusive, but honestly, I think if it is targeted correctly, if you're actually reaching the people that are engaged in that same conversation that you're trying to promote, then I think that it's totally fine. It's not disruptive if they're already interested in that topic, right? But there's been a big problem that I've noticed in that there are a lot of people that probably are just trying this out for the first time and they're doing a very bad job of it. But if you do feel the need to place an ad, I will go over the basics, that way you are ready to do so and do so in an effective way. So first of all, let's go over the who. Who are you targeting with your ad? So think about, who do you want your work to get in front of? Is it the more mature investor that can afford $800, $2,000, $5,000 pieces of work? Or is it the young 20-something that is just starting their art collection that can afford, a $40 print? Is your work more geared at the interests of females or males or both? You can also target by location. So if you're having an exhibition that you want to promote, you can focus on only targeting the people that are in your area. You can also target by interest. Recently, I saw an artist that was living and working in San Diego that was trying to get people to go to his studio. This post had tons of likes and tons of engagement, which is great, but the problem was that, one, I'm in Phoenix. I'm not in San Diego. But I was looking at the comments and these people didn't really care about his work at all. I even saw somebody that tagged another person, another artist in the post and asked if they could basically rip off his painting. So essentially this ad was working against him. Make sure you're tailoring your target demographic very well so that your ad does not get in front of the wrong people. Moving on to what? What is it that you are putting in the ad? And make sure that the content in the ad is interesting. You want to have some kind of interesting photo of your work or a video. Make sure it is really clear what your ad is about and what the viewer should do next. So next is when. When should you run this ad? Is it alongside a sale in your Etsy shop? Is it right around your solo exhibition where you're gonna hope to sell lots of work? Are you having a really cool event at your studio or at a local business? Make sure it coincides with something valuable. So moving on to where. So where is the community that you are trying to reach? Where do they congregate on the internet? That will show you exactly where you need to put your ad. Right now, almost every single social media site has really cost-effective ads, everything from Snapchat to Pinterest to Facebook, YouTube. They're all pretty easy to set up and they're all affordable, but you definitely want to make sure that if you are promoting your ads, you're not wasting your money trying to reach an audience that doesn't exist on that social media platform, right? And last but not least is why. Why should your audience care? Put yourself in the shoes of your target audience, your ideal customer or ideal fan, and figure out what is it in this ad that is going to be of value to them and also of value to you. We are constantly bombarded with marketing messages and promotions. Quite frankly, a ton of people are sick of it. People want to see only what is going to bring them value. So is your ad a discount code for some of your artwork? If they click on your ad and like your page, will they be entered into a giveaway? You definitely want to consider doing something above and beyond just a promotion of your page because people are going to look past it. I recently saw an ad that was on Instagram. There was no way to click through to their Instagram profile. There was no call to action like learn more or shop now. It didn't link me to their website. Again, this ad had tons of likes and comments, but no one's gonna copy and paste your Instagram name into the search and try to find your profile that way. You need to make it really easy for your audience to engage, and engage in a way that's gonna be beneficial to you. Ultimately, if you're placing an ad, you want it to have some kind of return, whether that's monetary or you collect their contact information. You wanna make sure that eventually in the long run, you're going to see a return on your investment. Your ads should always aim to pay for themselves. So if you're just asking somebody to visit your website, chances are they're going to maybe browse through your galleries, maybe glance at your shop, then they might end up leaving. People's attention spans are really small, and it's really hard and competitive to get your work out there now, which is kind of it can be frustrating, absolutely. And if you want to use advertising to work around that, that's totally fine. That's totally up to you. But if you're gonna do it, please do it effectively, because I don't want a bunch of artists spending a bunch of money on ads and then not having money to make their art, because that is the #1 goal, right? I hope this helped you wrap your head around social media advertising. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you very soon.